Okay, how do we find where our app needs this fix? Deprecation panel to the rescue. Click Show Trace under the deprecation message. This is the stack trace of how your app got to this deprecation. You read this from the top down and can mostly ignore the lines that aren't in your source directory. The first line in our source directory is likely what's triggering the deprecation. In this case, it's Starship Part Repository, line 23. We can even expand this to see the actual code that's triggering the deprecation. Neat! Also in this panel is this Show Context link. This shows the actual exception that was thrown, but this mostly shows the same information, the message and the stack trace. I usually only ever use the stack trace link. So, to find all the deprecations with the Web Debug Toolbar, we'd have to locally go to every page, every form submit, every API endpoint, and so on. That's not very efficient. So, what's the better way to find deprecations? There's two primary alternative ways. First is your test suite. PHP unit can be configured to show deprecations. But unless you have 100% test coverage, this won't catch everything. Oh man, I don't even have tests in this app. The final way is a surefire catch-all method. You deploy your Symfony 7.4 app to production for a while, a few weeks or a month. During that time, you log all deprecations that are happening in production. Remember, deprecations aren't errors, so they won't break your app. Either as they happen or at the end of the time period, you review those logs and fix the deprecations. Do this cycle a few times until you have no more deprecations in production. Now you're ready to safely upgrade to Symfony 8.0.